Go.
Hey, in blueprint reading, oftentimes we need to show what a part looks like on the inside. Now, this is something that you guys are all familiar with, although you might not really be thinking about it. And I know sometimes when we're studying technical matters, especially in terms of blueprint reading, we often kind of get really bogged down by all the technical terminology and other stuff. But that's why I'm here, and hopefully this will make a little bit more sense to you, because this week we are going to start into sectional views. And when we take into account sectional views, we're talking about cutting a part in half. So I've got the apple here and the tomato. Now already, just for your life experiences, you guys already know what an apple and a tomato looks like inside once we cut this open. But as I go, so I'll go ahead and we'll cut the apple in half. So we're gonna make a section view of the apple here. And you guys know exactly what the inside view looks like. Now this is the same thing that we're gonna be doing this week with sectional views in a blueprint reading class. And when we cut a part into a sectional view and put that on paper, we would be drawing and seeing what the internal components look like. Now, the apple isn't too complex. It's not a really complicated part. But let's take a look at the tomato here. Now, first thing, of course, when we cut a tomato, I'm gonna do a little core cut here. I like to cut mine at an angle, put a little taper on that. All right, now, I'm gonna do a quarter section here. So, all right, and here is what this would look like. So notice now, when we cut this aside, we still see the outside lines, but now we got all the inside parts here as far as the seeds and everything of the tomato as well. So that's kind of what we would be looking at. And in our prints, when we're drawing and making these prints, we've got to represent all of those type of lines. We would see the solid object lines here, and then all those internal component parts would be cut out there as well. As a better case here, let's just take a look at this tomato. So, and if we were doing and viewing normal on this, you know, we might have it with all the seeds, or if we take these seeds out, you know, that gives us a better idea exactly what that sectional view will look like on print. So now let's go ahead and take a full sectional view. This is, when it's cut in half, it's a full sectional view. So, and you would see this. So it's the same thing. Now notice the way the lines look now because of my tapered cut when I cored out the top part of it. Notice what this would look like if we remove all the seeds. We might even have to do something to kind of indicate slower or different tones and stuff, but this is the idea behind a sectional view. We're basically cutting that part up and showing what the internal parts would look like so that we know what we need to do. For example, if I also had a hole in it, so if I put another hole going in this way, so what would that look like if we cut that out? So, well, now we would also see that hole in here like this. So, and of course from the side view, so if we did a different type of quarter section, this would be what that would look like too. So that's what we're getting ready to head into here this week in terms of our sectional views and blueprint reading. So stay with me here. We'll try to make this as easy for you to understand as we can.